being creative and doing stuff at a very grassroots level and trying to grow a company. We make cool stuff in a cool industry.
Race car driver Ken Block has died following a snowmobile accident in Utah. He was 55 years old.
I don't know, I've been really lucky in that way that I like really rich content and I like making really in-depth stories around athletes doing rad stuff. That's just an amazing feeling.
Block, who co-founded the skateboard brand DC Shoes, shared this photo to his Instagram story hours before his death on Sunday. He captioned the image, "Sketchy and snowy drive." Block often shared videos of himself snowmobiling to social media.
I grew up on the weekends going up into the mountains, enjoying just the mountains themselves in the summer and then the snow in the winter. And
in a statement posted to Facebook, the Wasatch County Sheriff's Office said Block was on a steep slope when his snowmobile upended, landing on top of him, and he was pronounced dead at the scene.
I knew I needed to just drive conservative, drive clean.
Now, the sports world's paying tribute. Tony Hawk shared this pic to Instagram when the pair went snowboarding in Utah a year ago. Hawk writes, "Ken was a pioneer with talents that transcended our world, bringing skate fashion into the mainstream and helping legitimize rally car culture through his peerless driving." The skateboard legend adds a video of Ken from that day, and sadly, Hawk says it was the last time he saw his friend of 3 decades. Ken dropped into unknown territory with speed, grace, and confidence. Thanks for showing us the way. In recent years, Block was best known for motorsports, and videos of his exploits racked up millions of views on YouTube.
Well, the first time I got in a race car, I absolutely loved it. And it was everything I dreamed about as a kid, you know, driving for the first time. It was incredible. And I was like, oh, okay, when do I get back in the car next? Like, I was hooked.
Block's company, Hoonigan, shared a statement following his death. Ken was a visionary, a pioneer, and an icon, and most importantly, father and husband. Block is survived by his wife and 3 children.
Years, winning 4 rounds of the 2022 ARA and finishing second on 2 more represented Ken's strongest season ever, but still he missed out on that American crown he so badly desired. Along with co-driver Alex Gelsomino and Hoonigan Racing Division team manager Derek Dauncey, the winter had no doubt been spent plotting a way to source those missing 7 points through 2023. That Ken would have been a force to be reckoned with in the season ahead is beyond question, and the ARA and the sport of rallying will be so much the poorer without the globally recognised and adored 55-year-old. Ken arrived into rallying on the back of an extraordinarily successful business career in which he built DC Shoes into one of the world's biggest sporting brands. Swapping a skateboard and a snowboard for a rally car delivered immediate success, with KB taking the Rookie of the Year title in his maiden American campaign in 2005. Early the following year, he delivered his first outright win, guiding a Subaru Impreza WRX to a comfortable and confident victory on the Rally in 100 Acre Wood. There will be plenty more success on rallies, but friend, teammate and rival Travis Pastrana stood between Block and that coveted US crown. 2010 delivered the opportunity Ken had been waiting for, with a significant WRC program aboard a factory-spec Ford Focus. Learning new rallies almost on a weekly basis, Ken demonstrated the speed required to bring top 10 finishes on events as diverse as Corsica and Rally GB. Rarely more content than when he was at the wheel of a rally car, Ken was equally well known for his Gymkhana series, which ran across 10 editions and garnered hundreds of millions of views on YouTube. He took the humble handbrake turn and made it into an internet sensation. His move from Subaru to Ford opened up the opportunity to experiment with different cars. That's how he weaponized the 1965 Mustang, and then, not content with 850 horsepower, bolted a couple of Garrett turbochargers either side of the V8 to hike the power to a mind-blowing 1400 horsepower. Gymkhana grew alongside the Hoonigan brand, but rallying was always calling Ken, and 2022 presented an exceptional opportunity aboard a Hyundai i20 Coupe WRC. Nobody led for longer or won more stages in last year's ARA, but a final round accident meant Brandon Semenuk pipped into the title. Plans were already in place for an ARA return with a 2C competition run i20 Rally 2 this season. But Ken's time in competition had evolved. It wasn't just him anymore. His wife Lucy had competed for a few years, But in 2022, their then 15-year-old daughter Leah took to the stage as well, driving a Ford Fiesta Rally 4. Nothing gave Ken greater pleasure than watching Leah embarrass drivers of more powerful machinery on her way to some jaw-dropping results, including astonishing top 10 finishes in Ohio and STPR. Loved around the world as an internet innovator, the sight of him drifting a Fiesta between moving trams in San Francisco will live long in the memory. A hero, a legend, and a friend to all here at Dirtfish, we send our deepest sympathies to Ken's family and to all who knew him right around the world.